Hey everybody, I'm Josh, and I'm here to react to a video from JaidenAnimations. My girlfriend recommended I do this, so it's a Pokemon Nuzlocke, which is that really difficult challenge where if the Pokemon faints, it dies. You can only catch the first Pokemon you catch per route, and you have to nickname all the Pokemon. That way, you grow more attached to them. I've attempted a few in the past, but I never actually finished it. And I kind of wanted to do a video where I do that, maybe for this channel. I don't know if you guys like that, but I don't know. I kind of want to do that, and I kind of wanted to do it for Pokemon Diamond, but then I found out that a few days ago, Jaiden did one for Platinum. Now it's like, oh, now I'm always going to be the second person to do it. I'm kidding. A lot of people have done these and put them on YouTube. So yeah, my girlfriend loves JaidenAnimation, and I never actively go to watch her, but sometimes my girlfriend will be watching one of her videos and I'm just in the room and I'll watch it. I know she has some videos about her pet bird. She does collabs with other storytime animators like the Odd Ones Out. Yeah, so I really like Pokemon. I really wanted to do these Nuzlockes myself. I just never got around to doing it. I just don't have the technology. But this should be fun. I'm excited to see this. This video's got like an insane amount of views. It's got 50 million views, which is crazy. All right, so let's go.
Within the Pokemon community, there's a set of self-imposed
Hard
rules
mode.
you can add to the games to make them more challenging, called a Pokemon Nuzlocke. You can only catch the first Pokemon you run into per route.
Yeah, Spinnerack. What if it's a crappy
faints,
Pokemon?
It dies, and you can't use it anymore.
No!
You have to nickname your Pokemon to get more attached to them. That means if you aren't careful, you can technically lose a Pokemon game under those conditions.
Yeah, if they all die.
Nuzlocke for the longest time. I've started a couple in the past, but never actually got to finish any because I was busy.
Oh,
Today's
relatable.
the day that all changes.
Oh, she got the bandana. Yeah, nice.
My first full attempt at a Pokemon Ruby Nuzlocke. Let's see how it went. After breaking free from the back of the moving truck my mom stuffed me in and introducing myself to the neighbor Brendan, the kid that I always thought was a monkey said that he heard screams ahead. Professor Birch is getting mauled by a level 2 Poochyena, so I led Torchic out and she scratches the crap out of it.
Yeah, fuck him up, fuck him up.
Oh,
I really like the animation.
I name her Teriyaki, my first
Teriyaki!
Walking up the route more, I run into Brendan, who challenges me to a battle, where Teriyaki proceeds to also scratch the crap out of his mudkip.
Oh,
Good
yeah,
job,
2 for 2.
You're 2 for 2.
Oh,
doing great. Professor Birch gives me 5 Pokeballs, and the Nuzlocke has officially started. I walked back up to catch my first Pokemon and ran into a Zigzagoon. Alright, not the best,
the Rattata,
but I can work
Gen
with
3.
this. You know, I think we're gonna have a really awesome adventure. Dude! He one-shotted Zigzagoon with a critical hit scratch.
Crit!
Contain your murder a little bit, alright, guy? Route 102 is right around the corner, and that's where I was able to catch Corn the Seedot.
She had to hold him back.
Friends ready to take on the Hoenn.
Oh, I like Seedot, though.
After watching the weird kid Wally struggle to catch his first Pokemon,
Wally,
I continued
that
on
fucking
to
guy.
Route 104 and found a little Talo in the grass.
Nice, you get a swallow.
Aggressive and screams and hungry? Oh yeah. I know your name. In Petalburg Forest, a Team Magma grunt jumps some random professor, so Ari and Teriyaki peck his eyes out.
Oh yeah, fuck him up, birdies.
Oh, hello, Shroomish.
Oh, is he Shroomish?
I make it to Rustboro, and while getting ready to take on Roxanne's gym, Teriyaki kills another Zigzagoon I was about to catch. What's your problem with Zigzagoons, dude? But it turned out alright, because she also ended up evolving.
Hey,
was able
there you
to
go.
destroy Roxanne with ease, and
Oh,
we
God.
got our first gym badge. Exiting the gym,
Bullet
we catch
seed.
a glance that Team Magma is up to no good again. Something about the scorching earth or something.
Oh, yeah.
And this old
This is
man
Ruby. She's
exclaims
playing
that
Ruby.
they stole his Pico.
Yep.
Here's your dog. Also,
Your
you're
dog.
coming with me. The
What?
mayor thanks me by turning
What
me
the
into
hell?
his errand boy, and I arrive in
I love
Vancouver
just
to
how
give a
direct
letter
she's
to
being
Steven.
with the plot of the game.
Alright, what do we got?
Oh.
Ugh.
Exactly.
Okay, you chomps. After finding Steven, it was time to take on Brawly, the next gym leader. Ari's a stone-cold killer, and easily MVP in that fight. Things were going well. 2
Taylor
matches
with
in, and the team is looking good. On my way to the next
Pretty
city,
solid
I
team
caught a
so far.
Tentacool on the beach.
Ooh, Tentacool.
Squidward. And after
Squidward.
beating Team Magma and Brendan again in Slateport, it was
Jesus.
time again to get ready for the gym battle with Watson. But as I was fighting some trainers, Chomps the Mawile got electrocuted a bit too hard and was killed. Jaiden,
Whatever.
let's battle. I want to show you how strong I am.
Nice.
Ari,
Okay.
this is an electric gym. You're not allowed to fight in here, so you can just wait outside.
Wait outside. Ah, little
While
bird.
battling the gym trainers, Onion evolved into Breloom, and together
Nice.
with Teriyaki, they were able to
Oh,
win
that's a
another
scary shot.
victory. Now we were
Nice work,
riding
guys.
high. 3 gym badges in and no main casualties.
Brr.
With our massive confidence, we decided to take on the Win Straight family's challenge of beating all their family members. I had Squidward out front to get him some experience, but we ran into some troubles with Grandma. Oh god, it's gonna do a high jump kick. We can take him out, but I need a clean switch first.
Oh, time to whip out the bait.
So I
Oh,
had to
God!
sacrifice Hush Child the Wisma.
Ah!
Honestly, that was the safest move to ensure no one else died. Goodbye, Hush Child. You might be missed.
You
While we
might
were
be.
heading to
Keyword
Fall
being
Harbor,
might
fighting
be.
some trainers, Ari evolved. Oh, look at my big
Aw.
bird. Oh, look at you. Yeah. We were almost
Oh.
in town, but we had to get through the sooty grass on 113.
Ooh. Aw.
Oh, jeez. All
tricked
right,
me.
Barf, get in there with
Barf.
the rest of them. I walked into Meteor Falls to see Team Aqua and Team Magma arguing about water and rocks.
Water and rocks.
Go.
Can I go?
They kept
That Zubat.
complaining, and I had to go up the volcano they were blocking to fight Maxie, the Team Magma leader. That was a hard fight. Onion and Teriyaki were able to take out his Mightyena and Camerupt, but his Golbat hit hard.
Ooh,
I
what did they
ended
do?
up having to switch in Ari and double team up to win the battle. Not the
Yeah.
most honorable of strategies, but it worked.
It
when
works.
moving On
It
the way
works.
down the volcano, I ran into a mat shop. Oh, hello there, Chad. What?
Chad?
You're a female? Did I stutter? We arrived in
Oh, God.
Longridge Town and started getting through Flanders.
Jaden's kinda scary.
During that time, Squidward was almost killed by a Fury swiping Kecleon. Fury swipes. Oh. Oh my gosh, that does a lot of damage. Stop!
Ooh.
But when it came time to battle, he pulled his weight and more. Honestly, with the team, there wasn't much I could have done to Flannery's fire.
It's a pretty diverse
Pokemon,
team.
but
It's pretty
Squidward
good.
came in clutch by learning Bubble Beam, and it was all over for him.
Nice, nice,
That's
nice.
4 under our belt. Brendan met up with us outside the gym to give us goggles so we could walk in the sandstorms. I found a claw fossil, and Anorith was born.
Yeah.
To name it, so my friend named him Gary. Now it was time for the
Gary.
5th gym. After some training, Chad evolved into Machoke, and the team was leveled up. I
How you gonna get
started
to
the battle with
Machamp?
Ari, and after realizing I was in trouble,
Oh. The Slack King is a fucking tank. Yeah.
that
Oh.
doesn't do a lot of damage.
Not even close.
I managed to squeak by with more double teams.
Oh,
I was
lucky.
barely able to take out the first slacking, so when the second, stronger one came out, I knew I had to use a different strategy. I brought out Onion to leech seed it and try and get more chip
Oh, that's real
damage in,
smart.
which worked, but he was also killed by Slacking's facade.
No!
Thought he could take. Chad was able to finish off the rest of the fight, but that was the first death that actually hurt.
Breloom, no!
I'm not crying. Someone's just chopping onions in here.
Oh,
Down,
oh!
there's
God.
an up. And
What the
Corn
hell?
stepped up and was ready to fill onion.
Corn,
While
okay.
passing through Mauville again, Watson asked us to help him turn off the city's generator, and while down there I found a Magnemite.
Aww.
Wanna come with? Okay.
Caught it with
We
a
kept
magnet.
on our way, catching Spurky the Electrike, and while fighting some trainers, Corn survived 2 very close calls. He took
How
a
close?
Swords Dance boosted Fury Cutter by
Oh,
Ninjas,
God.
and a
Ugh.
misclick from me, which resulted in him tanking a wing attack from a Tailo.
Ah.
No, Corn, no!
Whew.
Dude, Corn, I'm so sorry. You're such a trooper. Good
But hang in
news
there.
is Squidward evolved while training, so that's neat. We arrived in Fortree City, and this was the gym
Oh,
I was
Squidward
really
fans.
nervous about. Not only did we not have a good team to take on a flying type gym, but
Oh,
Winnebago
yeah.
is notorious for sweeping teams if she sets up too many dragon
That
dances.
team does not
I
have a
went to the
good
grass to train up the
anti-flying.
team, and the worst happened. Corn was killed by pin missile from a Zigzagoon.
No!
No. Stop, Corn.
No! A wild Zigzagoon?
Corn, no, Corn! You monster, how could you do this? Is this why you kept trying to kill all the Zigzagoons?
No, I
wanna
bringing
thank
it back.
Corn sacrificed himself because he knew we were at too much of a disadvantage going into Winona's gym.
Aww.
And by opening up a space, we could get the type advantage we needed to stand a chance. With a heavy heart, I brought Zip Zap Zop the Magnemite to the team.
Oh, I love that name.
I realized how much more grinding I was gonna have to do. I had to fight so many Merrills to get
Oh
Zip
god,
Zap
you
Zop
brutalized
on
some
par with
Merrills.
the rest of the team. You wanna know how many? The move Thunderbolt can be used 15 times before it runs out. And I had to go back to the Pokemon Center almost 6 separate times to refill it. Meaning Zip Zap Zop killed more than 8
the massacre!
in that lake. Winona led with Swellow, which Zip Zap Zop was able to take out. But she immediately brought out Altaria, which made me very scared because I know she's got Earthquake on that thing. I didn't have a clean switch, and I knew no one on the team could take 2 hits from this Cloud Bird. So I ultimately decided that I'd have to have Zip Zap Zop paralyze it in exchange for his death. Goodbye, Zip Zap Zop. You weren't here for long, but your efforts will not be in vain. Oh my god! Somehow Zip Zap Zop lived the earthquake on 2 HP.
Yes!
Like a mad lad.
The mad lad! Yes! Oh yes, the salute.
Looking down on us for that one.
Aww.
There was definitely a 90% chance Zip Zap Zop was supposed to die there. With that string of luck, I was able to switch Ari in for Zip Zap Zop to predict another earthquake and started chipping away at the Altaria, which was not gonna be easy. She was already starting to stack up those dragon dances, which make her moves even more powerful, and I was legitimately sweating. But with what little luck we had left, Winona got greedy and tried to get in that last dragon dance, and that's when Ari was able to swoop in and snipe that kill.
Oh, brutal!
Would have decided to attack at any point. She would have one-shotted anyone and everyone on my team.
Oh god.
Thank you, Corn. You shined your photosynthesis onto us.
Thank you,
From
Corn.
there, I was able to heal up Zip Zap Zop and sweep the rest of the team.
Oh god.
The 6th gym badge was ours.
You okay? Oh god!
In the Safari Zone, I found a Duskalizer.
Oh my god.
I tried to have
Oh,
Gary
Sin.
on the team since resurrecting him from the dirt, but he honestly has like no moves that do damage, so I decided to replace him with Sin. We arrived in Lily Cove and I tried fishing on the beach for a Pokemon, but Chet punched the Whalmer I reeled up too hard. We stormed Team Magma's base, and while trying to get the Master Ball they've got on the ground, an Electrode exploded and almost killed Chet.
Oh no. That's the worst.
After beating their admin, they escaped into a submarine, and I went on to fight the next gym. Tate and Liza were the first double battle gym leaders, and I didn't realize until too late that I was just a tad underleveled for them.
Because it's the only they only have 2 Pokemon.
Any more than 2 Pokemon, so I think we should be okay.
What's the level?
42!
Oh, that difference!
Sin and Zip Zap Zop made a good duo, being able to confuse and paralyze them.
Nice.
Solrock managed to get off a Sunny Day powered flamethrower in Zip Zap Zop's face.
No!
Really killed him.
Oh!
He sucked. He put in so
It
much
melted him! Oh, that's awful!
Carried us this far. The rest of this fight's
Zip Zap Zop!
Squidward came out, and together with Sin, were able to
the combo attack!
Getting us our 7th gym
Nice.
badge.
Explosion. Don't look at it.
Alright, Spurky, you're up. I think I single-handedly wiped out the entire water population.
Massacre.
Zap Zop and Spurky. I went to Shoal Cave and caught Blubby the Spheal, and went out to
Blubby.
take on Maxie one last time.
Groudon's there.
For some reason, I didn't learn my lesson when being underleveled for Tate and Liza, because I was even more underleveled for Maxie.
How much?
Mightyena.
41.
It doesn't go down? This fight was rough.
Oh, her with the
Chad
toys.
was able to take out his Mightyena, but I resorted to Squidward when his Crobat came out, and luck wasn't on my side here, because Squidward was killed by a high roll wing attack. The way Pokemon works is there's a small range of damage an attack can do. It's not actually the same all the time, and it's kind of based on chance. So even though it looked like Squidward could have lived 2
that's the worst.
Maxie was able to get a low roll on the first one and a high roll on the second, which was the death of Squidward.
You gambled.
It wasn't time to give up. We had to persevere. For Squidward. Ari came in and took out the Crobat and lived on 1 HP when hit by Camerap's Rock Slide.
Rock Slide? Oh, you are lucky with the 1 HP.
Barely. After that fight, I needed to take a step back and seriously grind up the team.
Time to train.
If we were just a bit more underleveled, we would have been murdered. Blubby joined the team and we got to work, eventually arriving in
now.
Steven and the Sutopolis gym leader Wallace were there saying Groudon was in the cave because someone used the wrong orb and
I don't know who could have done that.
So I went in there, walked up to
Dude, that art of Groudon.
And master balled him immediately. There's no way I'm fighting Groudon. Now get in the box.
Get in the box!
Spurky was able to take out his love disc Celio. Sin beat his Whiscash, and Chad finished off the Milotic. The team was perfect.
Nice team.
And after obtaining our final gym badge, I knew we were ready for the Elite Four. We got through victory mode. Wally tried to fight us for the last time, but he just needs to stop. We exited the cave, and there it was. The final challenge. Here we go. Sydney was up first, and honestly, he wasn't a challenge at all. Chad and Teriyaki were able to take care of his team.
Oh, God, because he's got dark types.
Wasn't difficult either, with Sin and Blubby being MVPs. Glacia was a bit tougher. Teriyaki was able to take out her Glalie, and Spurky could handle her Celios, but her Walrein was the big problem. Walreins are thick, can tank a lot of hits, and can do a lot of damage. I would know, because I have one. I brought out Chad and she was able to get in a good amount of damage, but she was ultimately killed by Blizzard.
No!
To try and confuse it, but it broke through the confusion and landed a sheer cold.
No!
It's a one-hit KO move. It has a 30% chance of hitting the target and will fail
what are
if the
chances?
Level is higher than the user's. But even under all those conditions, it hit. And Sin was
That's
killed.
2 down?
2 great team members.
Oh,
down and out. Chad was with us for so long and pulled so much.
Yeah, man. I legit feel like we lost friends on this journey.
Battles. Even with those losses, we were able to finish Glacia off and move on to the final Elite Four member, Drake. Drake's got a tough team.
The dragon guy?
He's got a Blubby, and she wanted revenge for her fallen comrade.
Ice beam the shit out of him.
Beamed. Every
yeah, they can't escape. Oh my god.
It was on to the last battle. Steven said,
what about his Metagross?
I was legitimately nervous. I led with Spurky to take out his Skarmory as quick as possible.
Nice.
And Blubby was able to take out his Claydol and Aggron.
Okay, 3 down.
His Metagross.
Ah, fuck.
This might be the end. Metagross is Steven's strongest Pokemon, so I needed to hinder it as much as I could.
Oh god, I saw the skull in its eyes.
Serious damage.
Oh god.
I knew his Metagross had Earthquake, which would definitely take out most of my team, so I had to have Spurky Kamikaze to get a paralysis off.
No!
Again, and after a lot of hard work, finally beat the Metagross by spamming.
Good job.
Teriyaki was able to finish his Cradily, and his final Pokemon was Armaldo. Gary's final revenge for getting booted from the team. I brought out Blubby because Teriyaki was pretty weakened, and after realizing she gets 2-shotted by him, I knew she was gonna have to die. So with a heavy heart, Blubby pulled off her last surf, getting Armaldo in the red. And was killed.
There's
Teriyaki,
2 left.
The Pokemon who's been with us from
that's how you end a Nuzlocke.
Friends die in front of her. The OG refused to let any more murder.
Oh yes.
Onion, Corn, Zip Zap Zop, Squidward,
all these friends.
Chad, Sin, Spurky, Blubby. Their 0s and 1s won't go down in vain. One good kick to the head, and we did it.
Oof.
We completed the Pokemon Ruby Nuzlocke. Teriyaki and Ari were the only survivors, but the whole team put in a lot of work to get us to number 1. A cheers to the true Mad Lads.
Oh, Deoxys in the background. Whew. Crazy. Alright. Whew. That was close. That's cutting it close. My god, girl. That felt like, I feel like I just got back from like a long journey of self-discovery in this video. I feel like I played the game, you know? Yo, man, this makes me really want to do a Nuzlocke. I bet the people who did Nuzlocks jumped after this video came out because it kind of fills you up with, you know, that vibe, you know? This was a lot of fun. I know she has one for Platinum out that came out last week. Should I react to it? Let me know in the comments. If this video gets like a certain amount of likes, I'll do it, just depending on how what the feedback is. Yeah, I haven't been too into JaidenAnimations, but she's really good content. She's the animation is really good, really crisp. She's very. I'm assuming she writes all of this. She's very funny, and she has like this. I don't know if it's her voice or the way she carries herself. It's very relatable. I feel like everyone can relate to this person. Very talented, very funny. She's probably one of the best what storytime animator YouTubers out there. If not number one, I think she's number two. Her and Odd Ones Out, I think, are the top two. Like the art is so simple, and there's just so many funny things in this. I'm gonna kind of go through this. I think it was funny how she was summing up the game, making fun of it. Freaking her teriyaki was destroying all of the zigzagoons, and it deserves it right because it killed poor corn. Oh, I always wondered this about a Nuzlocke. So if you have she caught a Machop, it evolved into a Machoke, but are you allowed to trade with people if you want to get a Machamp? So because Machamps are stronger, are you allowed to do that? I heard about somebody who installed a mod in his game where Pokemon like that will evolve if they hit a certain level. Oh yeah, Machop, whatever Machop level usually evolves into Machoke. That'll happen. But then when it reaches level 37 or something, then it'll evolve into a Machamp. And I know they don't usually evolve through leveling up, but that's a mod that helps that when you're playing solo. Are those allowed? Frowned upon? I wouldn't know. Oh, I really liked Zip Zap Zop, and he freaking melted. That was so sad. And you know what? That's how you do it. That's how you end a Nuzlocke, by beating the last of the champions Pokemon with your starter. That's perfect. The perfect way to do it. And I can't believe that her Dusclops got killed by a sheer cold. What a... I'd be so angry. And then her freaking... her Walrein just... ice beam the shit out of everybody. Just the frozen massacre. Oh my god. And she went up against the champion with only 4 Pokemon, and she still won. Oh my god. And the animation, very much, it elevates the whole story. It's so good. Alright. Well, that's all I gotta say. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm Josh. Let me know if I should react to the next one, her Platinum Nuzlocke video. If this video gets enough likes or gets enough positive feedback, then I'll be sure to do that. I don't know if Jace... I don't know if... I kind of did this alone because Jason and I don't really have that much time to record videos, miscellaneous videos, and I already do the nerdcore stuff myself with all the rap videos. So I figured this might be fun to do. That's about it. So I don't know if he'll want to hop on board, or if you guys want, you guys would prefer it if we were both doing these. But just let me know in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm Josh. See you next time.